guys. I just want to take a couple minutes today and share with you about doTERRA's OnGuard Essential Oil Blend. This is a blend that's made up of a couple of different oils. It contains clove, eucalyptus, wild orange, rosemary, and cinnamon bark. And all of the oils that are in this blend are really deliberately chosen because they all have unique uh, antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial, immune supporting properties. So there's a couple of different ways that you can use this oil if you feel like your immune system needs some extra help. If you're fighting something, if you feel like you're coming down with something, or if you know that you've got a really busy schedule ahead of you and you just want to be proactive in taking care of your health and just helping your body out when you know that you're going to be really busy or you're going to be traveling or maybe not getting as much sleep as you need. This is a great blend to reach for and just have handy. I love to use it if I know I'm going to be flying or traveling or going to have a busy weekend away, because it really helps my body to stay healthy and my immune system to stay strong when I know that normally I would get sick in these kinds of situations because I'll be overtired or stressed or just doing too much. I love this blend because it really does help just to keep my body fighting off whatever comes my way. So the first way that you can use this oil is internally. Now, if you're going to use this internally, you want to make sure that you're doing it safely. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that you're protecting your esophagus and your throat from the oil. These are really potent plant-based medicines, and you need to exercise caution when you're using them. So if you do want to take it internally to help give your body some extra support while you're sick or fighting something off, I would advise that you get some kind of a veggie capsule to put the OnGuard oil into. doTERRA does sell vegetarian capsules that are empty, and they're available in the US warehouse, and you can order a big bottle of them. And what you would do is you would just take one of these empty veggie capsules and take your OnGuard oil, and you would put 2 drops of OnGuard in the veggie capsule, and you could do this 1 to 3 times a day, depending on, if you're just being preventative or if you're actually sick and you're trying to fight something off. If you don't want the hassle of making your own veggie capsules, doTERRA also sells them pre-made in soft gels. And in the soft gel form, they actually contain black pepper and melissa oil, which are additional immune system supports. So those soft gels are awesome. I do use those a lot. If I'm traveling, I don't want to be bothering with making my own veggie capsules. So I really love doTERRA's soft gels. They do an amazing job. When I traveled to the States earlier this fall, it was a lot of really long days, late nights, not the best sleep quality. And I was around literally thousands of people all day long for about a week. And who knows the number of germs I came in contact with. But I just used the OnGuard. I took the morning and night, just one, in the soft gel form that were pre-made. I had ordered them from doTERRA ahead of time. And I just took them a couple times a day, like I said, morning and night, and they really helped me just to stay healthy. I think I felt a little bit of a sore throat one day while I was there, but that was the extent of it. I didn't actually get sick, which is big for me because normally if I'm tired, I get sick. Like sleep is a huge thing for me for my immune system. So highly recommend. But like I said, if you're going to take them internally, you want to make sure you're doing it safely. So please put them in a veggie capsule, or you can use the pre-made soft gels or the OnGuard beadlets. If you have trouble swallowing pills, the beadlets are really tiny and they're a super effective way to get the benefits of the oil in your body. So the next way that you can use this blend is that you can apply it topically. Now, this is probably my favorite way to use this. As a mom, I'm not going to be giving my kids oils internally. They're too small, they're too young, and I feel a lot more comfortable just using them topically on their bodies. So what you do is if you want to use OnGuard topically, it's really, really easy. You can get these roller bottles. This is a 10 ml size. And, you know, most essential oil supply type stores do sell these. You can buy them really inexpensively. So I purchased these ones from myessentialbusiness.com. They're located in Toronto. So this is a 10 ml roller bottle. And if I want to use OnGuard topically, what I do is the top of this roller just pops right off. So you can take this out. You can pry it out with a knife, or there is actually a little tool you can buy for less than $5 that will help you get this top part off so you can create your own rollers. So you would pop the top off. You would grab your OnGuard oil, and for an adult, I would probably put about 5 drops in this roller bottle. If I'm making this for one of my kids are 2 and 5. So I'm going to make sure that I've diluted it more for my children, just that it's appropriate for their size and for their weight. So for my kids, I'm only going to use 3 drops in this roller bottle. So I put 1, 2, 3 drops of OnGuard oil in the roller. And then I want to make sure that I have a good quality liquid coconut oil. So this is called fractionated coconut oil. And all that means is that it's not in a solid form. It's liquid. So it's not going to harden on you. It's going to stay liquid so that you can roll it onto your skin. So I put my 3 drops in the roller. I top up the rest of this with coconut oil so it's full right up to the top. And that's it. Has a lid so that it doesn't leak or whatever. And if my children are sick or I feel like they're coming down with something, we just had Halloween, and sugar is brutal for immune systems. So I've been using this on them topically. You would just pull it out, roll it on the back of their neck. You can do it up the spine. And what I love to do is I'll actually roll it on their big toe. And my kids just laugh hysterically when I'm trying to roll oils on their feet because they're so ticklish. But we get it on there. And the reason that it's awesome to put it on your feet is because we have the most number of pores of anywhere in our body on our feet. And this makes a lot of sense because, you know, we sweat and release a lot of body heat through our feet. So because of that, we have a lot of pores on our feet. And our big toe actually has the greatest number of pores. So if your kids are ticklish and wiggly like mine are, just try to get it on that big toe and don't worry about the rest, because it will absorb the greatest amount of oil through that big toe. And within 20 minutes, that oil blend can be found in every cell of the human body, which is really amazing. So because essential oils actually can pass through the blood-brain barrier, they work at a cellular level. So they get right down to where your cells are, deep in the body, and they support you at a cellular level, fighting off any kind of germs, viruses, infections, whatever it is you're dealing with. So if my kids are sick, like I said, I roll it on their feet, I roll it up the spine, and I do this every 2 to 3 hours because they do metabolize quickly in the body. It doesn't stay in your system for a long time the way that pharmaceuticals do. So you got to keep reapplying it and just be consistent with it. So every 2 to 3 hours, I will roll this on their feet. I'm not going to be doing that at nighttime while everybody's trying to get some sleep. So what I will do is I'll put it in their diffuser for nighttime. And that's the third way that you can use the oil is aromatically. So 2 drops of OnGuard oil in the kids' diffuser at bedtime. And that just helps to, again, support their immune system while they're sleeping. And, they're breathing it in, and it's in the room where they're sleeping, which helps to kill any germs that are in the air. And it actually helps to purify and cleanse the air as well. So that's aromatically. I will use it in a diffuser all year long, just because it gives our bodies that extra immune system boost. And I see a lot of benefits from it. I started using essential oils while I was expecting my son. He's 2.5 now, and he has never had antibiotics in his system. And, you know, he attends a daycare. He has an older sister who is in kindergarten. And compared to the number of times we had to fill prescriptions for antibiotics with my 5-year-old, who also went to daycare, I've seen a huge difference in how much we need those kinds of medical supports since we started using essential oils. So that's really awesome in my mind. As a mom, you know, I love that we have Western medicine to support our families and support our bodies. But if there's a natural way that we can support our health and wellness, I'm definitely going to use it. So I love this blend. I love the smell of clove in it. Kind of reminds me of Christmas. I don't know if you ever took oranges and put cloves in them as a kid, but this blend reminds me of that smell. We used to do that at Christmas time. So I think it kind of smells like Christmas in a bottle. If you don't like the smell, put it on your feet, put socks and shoes on. You don't have to smell it, but you'll still get all the benefits of the blend. We actually clean with this oil too. You can make your own cleaner with it in a spray bottle. Just 10 drops of oil and fill the rest up with water. I clean all my counters with OnGuard. I clean the bathrooms, the toilets, door handles, light switches. It all gets cleaned with OnGuard. And there is some amazing research coming out of Vanderbilt University about the effects of OnGuard in killing bacteria. And so there's a lot of cool research coming out and published peer-reviewed journal articles about how effective this oil blend is in supporting our immune system. So one of these studies actually, they put bacterial cultures on counter surfaces, and they left those cultures there and sprayed it with OnGuard. And after 48 hours, the bacteria had not grown and it had actually been eliminated. So the OnGuard blend had eliminated the bacteria on the counter surfaces. And when they checked it again after 7 days, it was still, there was none of the bacterial culture was present. It had not survived being sprayed with the OnGuard blend. So go Google it. There's tons of research about the specific types of viruses and bacteria that this blend can actually eradicate. I can't mention them specifically in this video, but I encourage you to go do your own research and you will be blown away by the things that this blend can do. So thanks for listening, guys. Have a good night.